Welcome everyone to this Monday Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for May 30th, 2016. I'm Athen, and this is for Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out the link because the signs are different. All right, so we have the third quarter phase this early part of the week, which is about integration, is about taking action and moving things forward in our life. Now, it is going to be a receptive week, I feel like, because the moon is going to be in Pisces here today and for the next few days, and then we enter into the balsamic phase, gearing up for the new moon, which will be over the weekend. So this is a bit of the lowering of energy as we go through the week, but here today and for these next few days, integrating the Pisces energy into our life. And Pisces is specifically about receptivity, really being open and receptive to essentially how things are. It's all about that acceptance, accepting things for the way that they are, accepting ourselves, accepting relationships, situations, experiences, and it's all about connecting to that present moment. And it's through that we really access that intuition, we access that insight and peace. Peace is what really comes from all this, tranquility. And I feel like today particularly healing because the moon is going to go over Chiron here today. So in that regard, in terms of what we're integrating, I think it's with what we're focused on with our material world. The Sun and Venus have been in Taurus now for about the past couple weeks. So this has been this focus on what really gives us that sense of enjoyment in life, particularly on the material level, all right? Cultivating those values, connecting to those values, connecting to those resources, right? And this could be like enjoying the simple pleasures of life, like a good meal. It can be going out into nature, connecting to Mother Earth, really accessing the earthly side of things. So this is where we're gaining energy with the Sun and could be very much enjoying it with Venus. Now, Venus is getting very close to that Sun, so it's important to have balance with all of this, to enjoy these things in moderation and bring that extra attention to what we value, because there's a lot of energy. The Sun is the energy and Venus is going behind the Sun, so there's a lot of this energy really coming through these values at the moment. So it's important to bring that extra attention to them to make sure everything nice and balanced. Now, Venus is also relationships. So also with relationships where there can be a lot of energy, a lot of passion, a lot of expression, we want to bring extra attention to that as well. All right. So that's going to be the placements. Now, in terms of the aspects, we do have Mercury trining up to Pluto, and this is going to go exact over the evening time. Very strong today. This is about the deep mind and deep communications. Pluto really helps us see things on a very intense, very true, very real level. And in a harmonious aspect up to Mercury, this is particularly with how we're seeing things or how we can see things and perhaps even use our mind and even communicate ourselves, express ourselves in that very deep and powerful way. So it's all about being open to the truth, but I think with this we naturally are. In fact, this is the last aspect with this. This is the third one that has been in orb for some time as Mercury has gone retrograde over this position in the sky. So nothing new here, but this is a great time to really use that deep mind, deep communication to really see things for how they are. And this could be for transformation. This can be, again, interpersonal relationships. It can be with a lot of this directness that I think we've been learning with Mercury in Aries. It's been that retrograde, being direct with our communications, being direct with expressing ourselves, being independent-minded, right? Thinking about also where we can take action in our life, where we can take that leap, especially with Mercury at the end of Aries. You can see there Aries is leaping up, off of the hind legs, all right, where we can take those actions. So there's a lot to implement with Mercury direct here, but particularly with Pluto, maybe making some change in our life to get that momentum moving, get that energy moving, transform ourselves, transform our routine, our health, our diet. This is also Mercury stuff. Maybe in the work sphere. All right, so very deep, very powerful. That's going to be the strongest energy of the day. Like I said, the moon is going to be going over Chiron, so there is healing. Now, Chiron is, as some of you know, the wounded healer. Okay, and Chiron is essentially about going within to see where we might feel a bit insecure, where we might feel wounded. Now, the key about Chiron is that this is an internal experience. It's not a reflection of our external world. So what I mean by that is we may have these feelings, and it's great to go within to see where they're coming from, to do that healing, which again comes from acceptance, especially with Chiron and Pisces, coming back to this Pisces energy of accepting things for the way that they are. And it's through that acceptance of these wounds that we come to the transformation. We come to the rejuvenation, which is Chiron. So it's an excellent day for that. And it's also an excellent day for seeing that these are our natural gifts. You know, when we have these, when it's in regards to Chiron, when we have these wounds, this is where we've been compensating, where we've been working on in our life. And we're actually really good here because of that compensation, because of that attention we've given it. So however this is manifesting for you in terms of the wounds, and it could be in Pisces, fears, anxieties, uncertainties, it's first understanding that it's an internal process. It's accepting them for the way that they are, the feelings or whatever it might be, even the thoughts. And in that way, the transformation occurs. And here in Pisces, I feel like that can be tremendously liberating. Through the acceptance comes this peace, this tranquility, and a great gift that we can share with others, helping others have more acceptance, which is inadvertent. It's just us naturally doing our thing, indirectly influencing others. That's usually how Chiron works, but it's our greatest gift in that regard. So that's the day in a nutshell. Definitely Pisces, internal acceptance, leading to spiritual liberation, integrating that in the third quarter phase, which means actually applying that, I think, to the everyday sphere. And with the Sun and Venus still in Taurus, energy to be gained through the material world, connecting to our senses, sights, smells, these sensual connections in our life. Great source of enjoyment and energy. Mercury trining up to Pluto. A lot of that deep insight, truth, really coming to the forefront, an ability to really see things for how they are. And we can channel that into the different areas of life. All right, so I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.